In this lesson, I want to show you a variation on the single paradiddle drum rudiment. And the variation is called the inverted paradiddle. So to recap on the single paradiddle, if you don't know the single paradiddle, we've got right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. So it's an alternating rudiment. Of course, you can start with your left hand, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right. And traditionally, the first note of each paradiddle is accented. So pa-ra-did-dle, pa-ra-did-dle. Okay, now what we're going to do is invert the paradiddle or turn it upside down. And the way we do that is to actually shift over the sticking. So this particular inversion of the single paradiddle, we play one single, we play it's actually the second note, the ra, the pa-ra, as the first note now. So it's actually ra-diddle-pa. That's what this rudiment is, really that's what it's called, the ra-diddle-pa, but that doesn't really roll off the tongue so well, so I've just called it the paradiddle inversion. In this case, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left. And for my version of the inverted paradiddle, I'm accenting both singles, both single notes, so that they stand out and the doubles or the diddles stay nice and soft. Okay, now the reason I like this inversion so much is that when you start moving it around onto the drum kit, it really sounds great. And if you've already practiced your paradiddles, which hopefully you have been, and I practice my paradiddles a lot, when you start to move the paradiddles around the kit, as you can see in some of my other lessons, they really start to sound great. They start to sound big, and they really start to make use of all the melodic potential of your drum kit. And I think this particular inversion of the paradiddle with the singles on the start of the beat and just before the next beat, da 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 da, it really sounds great when you start to open it up on the toms. So I've got a few exercises for you. The first one is just all accents on the snare. Okay, the next one is to move all accents onto the toms. So the right hand accent occurs on the floor tom in this particular example. The left hand accent onto the high tom. Okay, in this next example, the accent, one accent stays on the snare, then the last accent goes onto one of the toms. So I'll just use the high tom for this example. And there's a cool variation on that one, which is to take all right-hand tom accents from that exercise and move them all to the floor tom. So same thing, first accent on the snare, second accent on the tom-tom, but every time it's a right-hand accent, we'll go to the floor tom. Another variation on that is to turn the accents around. So now my first accent will be on a tom, my second accent on the snare. And they become really fun when you start to mix them up melodically. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this lesson on how to use your single paradiddle inversion on the drum kit. Practice hard and I'll see you in the next lesson.